couldn't make a good on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Perfect volley, isn't it? He strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
Hello again lads, welcome back to the channel. My name's Alad, the Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 West Brom career mode with Aidy Boothroyd. It's the road to glory. It's episode 85 of season 4. Now, before we get into the fixtures and everything else, both of our left backs are 32. The first one, Connor Townsend, I really like the look at this guy, but he's already announced his retirement, unfortunately for us. This is something that's out of our control. And the other guy is Adam Reach. As you can see, just above him there is in the rotation slot. Both of these guys are 32 and will retire at the end of the season. So the hunt for a new left back begins. And of course, we might actually need to bring another left back in. So we need like a rotation and a first choice of championship level, potentially Premier League level, depending on how the season goes. I will keep you posted, but if you have any suggestions, pop them in the comments for me. Now, coming up today, we are taking on Bournemouth again in round 3 of the Carabao Cup. We then have Bristol City to finish off the games from September. We then head into October as we take on Bolton Wanderers to kick off that month, and that will end today's episode. Hopefully we can get some positive results and build on our early success. Let's see how we get on. Okay, so the first game of today's episode, we are at the Vitality Stadium, round 3 of the Carabao Cup, and somewhat of a second bite of the cherry for Aidy Boothroyd, having managed Stevenage in the earlier rounds. And the opening 7 minutes, Galliano finds Kaspersky, who pulls it back. Philip Billing with a ferocious volley. And yes, it is central to the goal, but he still has to make the save. Look how close he is here. And he puts some mustard on that. Good save by Palmer to tip that one over. And he would be a very busy goalkeeper indeed. A few moments later, it's going to come here. Pearson, Billing into Sunset. A low shot, kicked away. Reaction save by Palmer. And then again, they come forward into Brooks, and then over to Billing, who goes to the top corner, pushed out for a corner by Alex Palmer. They're going to go work it short here, pull it back to Pearson. Pearson pauses and waits for support into Jack Stacey near the front post. Probably the wrong player to pass it to there, but it wasn't a bad effort. And then 25 minutes into the game, Bournemouth, Kaspersky down the left again. He's going to pull this back. Sunset, he's pausing, waiting. He's going to pull this onto his right, go for a shot. It's blocked. And then Brooks, he's going to go for a shot. It's blocked. And then it finds its way to Sunset. He goes for the shot, and it's parried away. Palmer making himself the hero here as the standing goalkeeper for Bailey Peacock Farrell. And then Sunset wide. Kaspersky's going to play this in. Surely a goal now. No. Alex Palmer shuts the door again and says, no way, Jose. And even though we've offered nothing forward going forward, we have played reasonably well defensively and held them out. No thanks to Alex Palmer. Miraculously we go in at the break thanks to his heroics at 0-0. Still very much in the tie here. And at the beginning of the second half, the opening few exchanges, you'll see the pass comes across here from the left back, Adam Reach. It's going to come back to Yakushlu, and a slide tackle by Sunset takes him out. He stays down, then he's going to sit up and hold his foot, so that's obviously going to be a shoulder injury. And then just after the hour, Morgan plays it wide to Galeno. Galeno's going to cut back inside. Sunset into Pearson, and then Morgan's going to make a run in here behind O'Shea and find the bottom corner. Finally, Alex Palmer is beaten by Lewis Morgan. Good pass from Ben Pearson as well.
This is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so
with O'Shea coming out, he had to make the challenge there. And then 5 minutes later, DK into Diangana to Thomas Asante. Good pace into the box. A pull back to Rayan Tulloch, and it's a block. And then Diangana can't get the pass away. 20 minutes to go. And then with 5 minutes left, O'Reilly. Great spin move there. He's going to play it out to Tulloch. Tulloch's going to pull it back. And look at this cross. A delicious cross by Adam Reach. Edge of the 6-yard box, but nobody there to head that in. Disappointing considering how little opportunities we've had. And then finally Bournemouth on the breakaway. Can they get themselves a next goal into Jayden Anthony? He has to score here, but he ends up putting it the wrong side of the post. Nevertheless, the game ends 1-0 to Bournemouth. They are the best team in the Championship, and it was a chance to probably take their cherry, so to speak, but it wasn't to be. Didn't offer enough going forward, and to be honest, the focus has to be on the league anyway. So, Okay Yokushlu has a broken toe. He's actually going to be missing for 3 months, which is not good for us. I'm assuming that's going to be January or February when he comes back. I'll just try and get him back to fitness. Malumbi will take his place in midfield for now. And Dylan Sharp, the prospect right back, has agreed to join Osasuna until the end of the season. I'm hoping that he comes back, he can challenge Darnell Furlong at right wing back, but I just wanted to update you on that loan deal. Alright, so now let's focus on the league. That cup match is out the way, it's been and gone, but we're here now at Ashton Gate to take on Bristol City and looking to continue our good form in the league. I just thought I'd show you this. Number 23 on the bench as a substitute, Elliot List. I remember him from the early days of Stevenage. And this is the lineup that we've gone with here. You can see Malumbi and O'Reilly in midfield because Yokushlu with the broken toe. So not good news for him. The opening 11 minutes, Semenyo down the left, he crosses it. Great interception by Connor Townsend. And then on 15 minutes, Grant into O'Reilly, has to score, but he somehow puts that over the bar. Don't know how he missed that. It was easier to score. And then 3 minutes later, Tyler Frost, Novoa, back to Frost, Frost's cross, Semenyo's near post header, parried away by Bailey Peacock-Farrell and cleared. It's kept in, but then Morton plays it into Novoa. Novoa takes on Townsend down this left-hand side. Crossed in and Semenyo smashes it in at the near post. You saw the danger coming soon as Novoa turned on those afterburners to get past Townsend. Just enough space, edge of the 6-yard box, and Semenyo beats the goalkeeper to the cross. Tries to make himself, it's just a fraction under his arm. And then from the corner here, 27 minutes, Batshuayi with a fantastic header, but Coronel with the save. A glancing header. He's an aerial presence as well, Batshuayi, not just good along the ground. And then 5 minutes later, O'Reilly back to Grant. Grant is going to take this. Lays it off, Batshuayi with a strong shot and parried away. Almost knocked the goalkeeper into the net.
What can they do from here?
5 minutes to go till half time. Batshuayi into O'Reilly, into Wallace, Wallace into Batshuayi, into the box. And a one-handed save by Coronel. He's keeping Bristol City in this. He's doing an Alex Palmer. That's what I'm going to say now. It's going to be forever known as an Alex Palmer. Bristol City lead at the break, but hopefully we make a few adjustments and get back into it. Interception there going forward just before the hour. Batshuayi spins his marker, edge of the box, into the box, and smashes it past Coronel. A fantastic finish. And he's going to do the big man walk. And Diangana's going to join him.
Here's the replay.
You see there how tight the marker got to him, but he dropped his shoulder, got away from his first marker, ran past the second marker, into the box. I don't know why that guy just stopped. He saw the danger, he could have just ran in and tackled him. but I'm not complaining. Wallace out to Townsend. 5 minutes later this, Townsend into Wallace, is allowed to walk into the box. Batshuayi pulls away and says thank you very much. And Coronel's beaten for a second time in 6 minutes. Batshuayi's turned this game on his head. That's why he was brought from Fenerbahce, just find the onion sack. As long as he stays in and around that 6-yard box, he's just going to continue to do this. And I know he wasn't given much of a chance Premier League level, but you have to think if he's scoring 1 goal every 2 games at Premier League level, that he's going to at least score 18 to 20 goals in the Championship. And a chance for Novoa on 75 minutes, but instead of cutting it back, he went for the greedy option. Yeah. I thought maybe we'd come under siege, but we actually had a chance ourselves on 89 minutes, headed down. You see Wallace with a shot, kicked away and then scrambled away. A frantic goal mouth action. The game would end 2-1 in our favour as our league form continues. The Aidy Boothroyd effect. And bringing you some more loan news. Rico Richards has agreed a short-term loan move to Utrecht. So he'll join them in January for the rest of the season. He is a prospect winger. So that's an update on him. We do have an abundance of wingers at the club already, so it just made sense to get him some game time. And this is the Championship after 10 games. Burnley are top, with Huddersfield and Bournemouth second and third, Middlesbrough, Stoke and Preston, Ipswich and Hull. Down into mid-table, you can see we've won 3 games from 10, still not ideal, and we need to improve that goal difference and start scoring some goals. But we're nowhere near the bottom half now, which is good. So a slight improvement for us. We start winning some games and get ourselves into the top. Into the bottom half, you can see Charlton with just 1 win from 10, QPR with just 1 win from 10. And the final game of today's episode as we take on Bolton Wanderers in the league at home. Only 1 defeat with Aidy Boothroyd as West Brom manager since we took over. That was to Burnley. Hopefully we can continue our good form and move from the mid-table, start attacking those top positions before Christmas. And on 17 minutes, Batshuayi is aggressive there, takes it away from Johnston into Karlan Grant, who can stretch his legs. Then he's going to cut inside Johnston and just lay this off nicely. Batshuayi, 1 touch, bang! Like a cannon. It flew off his foot and he was going to go for a big man walk again. Even though it's hit fairly centrally, the power that he generates from this shot is tremendous.
What a good goal that is.
So Michy Batshuayi, I think it's only his 4th match. We'll see here. 4 goals in 4 matches so far. He's off to a terrific start. And then 4 minutes later, a great pass to Batshuayi into Grady Diangana, who takes off from the right hand side, cuts inside. He's going to play it to Grant, and then Grant dinks it to the back post, and Batshuayi just powers himself in there at the back post. What a fantastic goal this is. Lovely vision from Karlan Grant.
Just begging someone to get on the end of it, and then what a great finish.
I don't know why René Wagner doesn't put his hands up, but he just gets bullied there by Batshuayi. So that's 5 goals in 4 appearances for him. And then Elijah Norton on 37 minutes drops his shoulder, just switches his feet a little bit there, goes past O'Shea, I think it is, and Bailey Peacock-Farrell with a fantastic save. We go in at the break, and obviously the game is focusing on Batshuayi with 2 goals already. A tremendous signing for Aidy Boothroyd. As we go in at the break, again a small 5-6 minute spell for him to score those goals. And then on 49 minutes, Diangana wins the ball. Batshuayi into Wallace. Wallace is going to take it wide, and he's going to pull this back to Diangana. And Diangana's shot, you can see what he's trying to do, pick out that top corner, but he gets too much on it. 58 minutes into the game, O'Reilly into Diangana. Diangana hits the post. It's going to come out to Carlan Grant through the legs of the goalkeeper. Hits the opposite post, but he's actually offside anyway. Kind of spares his bushes because it's an open goal. And then with 20 minutes left to go, Diangana's going to take Fox for a walk. Twisting and turning. Waiting for the opportunity to cross it so he doesn't block it. He's going to get it there. No, he's not. He's going to play it back. Furlong into Diangana. Now he's going to do it. Into Wallace. Wallace near post, and Wagner with a save. Needed 2 touches on it to save it. And Aidy Boothroyd there, happy with a 2-goal win. A clean sheet as well, which is something that we should also consider as we look to try and add a little bit more to our goal tally in the goal differential column. When we move into those playoff spots, that's going to become very, very valuable to us a little bit further down the season, end of the season. Let me know in the comments what you think of that. Alright guys, thanks for watching today. If you're enjoying the series, consider watching more content by clicking on the playlist available at the end of this video. Also, why not consider subscribing? That way you don't miss any upcoming episodes. I'll see you guys back on Sunday with episode 86. We face Reading, Peterborough and Swansea in the Championship. Thank you so much for your support. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming.